Good morning. Hi. Back home, as you can see, formal introduction. I don't know, I'm so paranoid. I feel like someone's gonna walk in. Back in the Eastern Cape, in my home, the only home I've ever known. This is literal home. This is not like, well, it is grandma's house, but like, it's still like my home. This is where I grew up. This is where my Nkaba was planted. This is the land of my people. This is not the land. This is Belasi. Left Pretoria. Said I can't do it. I'm not a city girl. I think I'm a village girl. The older I grow, the more I realize that I'm a village girl through and through. I love the village. I love the comfort it gives me. I love the tranquility and the idea of just basking in the sun, darling, like vitamin D. I love home. I love being home. I love what it represents. I always feel like I go back to myself whenever I'm back home, and so naturally I left Pretoria. I was like, I can't do it. I've been back home and I'm glowing. I was complaining Pretoria. I was complaining about everything. I'm not gonna complain now because I'm home. This is indefinite. I'm not even gonna pretend like this is indefinite. I don't have a set stone. I think I've officially moved back home at 27 into my grandmother's house because sometimes life requires that off of you, doesn't it? Sometimes you go high, sometimes you go low, and sometimes you feel like, you know what? Let me just surrender to the wave. And so we're going to call this phase of my life just surrendering to the wave and rebuilding, maybe. Maybe we could say, yeah, I'm rebuilding what? I don't know. I'm just starting over. I'm 27. I think I'm still young. And I'm so happy that I grateful even that I have a home that I can go back to when life fucks, like when life gets in the way. It's also not as overly romantic as it sounds like. Oh, because I'm sure like the title's probably like, I left the city for, well, it's not going to be that dramatic, but I quite literally left a job because it was, my mental health wasn't shit. And if I stayed any longer there, I was having some very dark thoughts, but not necessarily because of the job, but because I think my body was like, bitch, go home and rest. I've been traveling all year, the first half of the year. And then I came back and then I was back to work again, which I was supposed to come back home. And then I stayed in Pretoria because I was like, let me just stay here. No, I thought if I'd give it a try, you know that Miyuka, Abili Mila, I thought I was ready. I thought I could, yeah. But I wasn't, and I don't think I am. And so I'm surrendering to the wave and I'm welcoming you into this journey as I surrender to the wave and I try to figure out life at 27. I think this is really fun. It is exciting. It's scary. It's humiliating. It's humiliating only whenever I think about what people think. But for me, it makes sense for me where I am. I feel myself coming back to myself. In fact, even a friend of mine said it yesterday. She's like, you sound different. And I didn't even realize, but like, yeah. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to any human. So I'm not going to try and make it make sense to you. It does make sense to me. And so I'm just going to welcome you into this journey as I try to figure out my life again, because we fall down, but we get up. And I'm enjoying the fact that I get to reclaim my time right now. I mean, I'm trying to romanticize the situation. I bet she's unemployed. But also, I don't want to tie my identity to having a job because I think humanity and just being a human is so much bigger than that. I wasn't born to have a job and slave away for the rest of my life. I was born to enjoy. I am not a human being who was born to be slaving away for the rest of my life. And something doesn't bring me joy. And if I feel like something is taking away from a lot of time where I have to walk away from it. In the words of Kim Cattrall, where if I even find myself, I don't know what she says, something like that, but like, she was so right. So I think I'm that person. Dare I say I might be quite the hedonist. I'm always seeking joy. Like, where is the happiness? Where they at? Where they at? As I step into the next phase of my life. I don't want to say the next year because I don't know how long this phase is going to start. Maybe as I step into the Saturn return, I'm most excited about reclaiming a lot of things that were taken away from me as a child, whether it was things that I was made to believe that I could never achieve or was made to believe that weren't important. I've been sort of trying to reclaim that joy, that curiosity, that spark that I had as a child, now that I have agency as an adult, and I can be like, I've always been curious. So let's do it. Have you gone through something similar? What has reclaiming your life looked like? Have you ever moved back home? Have you ever had to start over? What has that looked like for you? Let me know down below and send any words of encouragement. If you're going to be negative, just don't. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, leave a comment. I'm begging you, just comment anything. Leave a heart, leave a sheep, leave a cat, whatever.